doing? So today, slight change of plan. If you were expecting to see part 2 of the rear seat delete, that's going to come in a week or two, because I need to collect a couple of bits and pieces. Today I'm going to finish off my front suspension kit that I hadn't fitted, that I bought a long time ago but I hadn't got around to fitting. I just fitted the rear and I've done one side, so until I do the other side I can't drive the car. So that's what we're going to do today, and we're going to see that. So let's go and do that. Okay, so here's our suspension. So this is the kit that I've got. Really good kit actually. Got this on eBay, reasonably priced. I know it's not your top of the range brand, but it's pretty good. Here's the arm, here's the strut that we're going to replace. Now the way that these coilovers work is that they have two parts to them. So you've got your main spring here, with your strut going through the middle. Then you have another spring here, which is separate, and this is where it comes at an advantage, because a lot of people, what I see them doing is they cut the spring, and what that does is it shortens the amount of distance that the damper can work, and that compromises the spring, which causes the whole thing to bottom out. So with a coilover, because you've got two separate springs, when you lower the car, which you do by using a spanner here and adjusting this ratchet here, you actually compress this spring, and then it still allows the normal spring to have a decent amount of travel, therefore allowing the spring to do its job properly, and improving the ride that you have in the car without compromising the damper because you've cut the spring. So I've already fitted one to the car. Let's go and put this one on, and let's see how we're getting on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it standard height, and because the other one is also at standard height, and then once we get the car in place, then what we can do is we can measure this distance here, so that when we put the spring up on one side, we can get exactly the same ride on the other side, or the same height adjustment, and then that should be able to help us get an even drop of the car and the car look decent. Well, there's going to have to be a bit of trial and error driving it to see how we go, because I want to bring the wheels out as well with some spacers, but that's a future episode. So let's go and get this on the car now. You need a 22mm spanner. That will go in there like that. That's it, suspension dropped. Okay, so now what we've got to do, got to clamp down the springs on the old strut, and the reason why we do that is because we need to take this cap off here. This cap, and there's a little washer, you hear that? That needs to go back on the new strut that that's going to go in the car. So there's a little nut in here that we need to get off, and then once we get that off, you can probably just see it in there now. Once we get that off, then we can put it on the new strut. So I am going to do that off camera because this takes a little while and I'm sure you're going to be bored just watching me clamp that up.
1 hour later.
Right, okay, so the springs are now clamped down, so this is now loose. So what I've done is I've loosened off the nut at the end, so let's just take that off. Okay, so this will go onto the new strut. Okay, so that's that. And then this piece here will also go on the new strut as well, that's important. But here's a really important piece, this piece here. Now, as minor as it looks, without that piece, you're going to run into trouble. So that's a little bearing. And if I just spin it, you see what it does? Yeah, so that spins, and that allows you to steer. So let's put that on the new strut, and then we should get ready to put this back into the car. And there you go. So that's the finished job. So if you look at the front, you can definitely see that the front is lower than the back. So I need to lower the back because I think they are set at standard, so they're quite high. But the front, well, they're looking low already without any adjustment. Okay, so that's it. Car's done. So it's now lower, as you can see from the videos. I haven't taken it for a test drive yet because when I moved the car slightly, there was a rubbing noise. I think it might be just the brake shield. So I'm going to adjust that first. But I'm running out of daylight and it looks like it's going to rain. So that'll be it for today then. So join me next Monday. And maybe I might get 2 videos out next week. But certainly I'm going to get the part 2 done of the seat delete bit. So, and also I'm going to lower the car as well, so that will probably be a couple of videos. So have a good week, see you in the next video. Always, always.